What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, with the upcoming event this weekend, which is the Keep It Re Melbourne JDM Club Battle Royale Round 2, there's a mouthful, and there's a show and shine as well. They've reached out to me, Melbourne JDM Club reached out to me and invited me to take the Crown and the Supra along to the show and shine. Now, as you guys may know, the Supra is not ready yet. It's still sitting on my spare wheels, but the Crown is ready. So I'm gonna go down there this weekend. It's on the Saturday, the 26th, I think it is. I'm gonna be there pretty much all day. So if you wanna come and say hi, come down, say hi, check out the event. The drifting's gonna be sick. I'm super excited to finally get to some drift events in Melbourne and also some show and shines. So it's gonna be awesome. But with that happening, it got me thinking about the three builds that we currently have on the channel, the Crown, the Supra, and the E46. And I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to take you guys along and show you kind of where they're at right now and what we've got coming up. I want to show you guys what we've got coming up to get you guys excited, as I am, about the new things that are going to be coming to the builds and to the channel. Now guys, if you do like this content, if you like the builds, if you like the vibe of this channel, please hit like, please hit subscribe. It really helps us out. We're about 32 subscribers away from that 1,000 subscriber milestone, and I'm just so excited to get there. So if you can help, if you want to help, click the buttons and it'll be very appreciated. Now, without further ado, let's jump on into these builds, show you where we're at and show you what we got coming up. Okay guys, the E46. Now, let's start with this one. We're gonna jump on the inside and start in there because on the exterior, I need your feedback. I need some input from you guys. Now, interior, we have done some basic things, LED upgrades, changed the seats over, which I'm so happy with. It completely changed the experience of the car. Re-leather wrapped the steering wheel, super happy with that. And the eBay head unit, incredibly happy with that. I would recommend all of those 100%. Gear knob, handbrake, and boots, not so much. They feel low quality. They were very cheap. They're fake carbon. So if you want to do something to make it look a little bit cooler, you could. I wouldn't recommend it personally. I am actually vowing to never put fake carbon in another build, so you can quote me in the future if I ever do, and I will rip it out, unless it's like, I will rip it out. What I would like to do in the future is a starry roof liner. Guys, give me feedback. Should we go black Alcantara, then do the starry roof liner, or should we just do it on the silver? It's a hard decision because this roof lining is really good quality, really good condition, but I think the black would look really nice in here. So let me know in the comments, should we go black Alcantara, then go the starry liner, or should we just do it straight on the grey? Now, let's jump outside and go over what I need your feedback on. Side note guys, any of the things I just spoke about, obviously there are videos on the channel. If you want to check them out, go and check them out. Seat installs, leather wrap, head unit install, all that sort of stuff. Go check them out if you want to. They're all in the playlist. Now, let's jump outside. I need some help. Okay, so as you guys may remember, when we bought this car, it had a little slap in the back end. So we changed the boot lid, changed the bumper. If you need to know how to do that, check out the videos. But there is, in between the boot lid and the bumper, there's a little like metal trim piece that is damaged, pushed in, needs to be bodyworked, needs to be fixed. At the same time, the front bumper had a little bit of damage. Didn't bother me in the slightest because I wanted to change to this M3 style bumper. We are waiting for the gloss black grills. I really like that look. So waiting for them. They're just stuck in shipment world. And these fog light covers will be going to a matte black finish because I don't like the fake carbon. Like I said, not going to do it again. We did have to get new fog lights, so they look really nice actually. But my question is, guys, in the future, this isn't a question, this is happening. In the future, we're going wide body. I've teased on it, I've spoken about it. We are 100% going wide body on this car, like a Pandem, Rocket Bunny style wide body. Now, do we get the back fixed, get the bumper color matched, get these painted, etc., and do like a version 1 of the car where it would be complete in this state, complete with this motor, this bumper, stock body, etc., these wheels, and then in the future get the wide body kit in, cut up all the fenders, bolt it on, and then do a color change, because I am going to do a color change on this car. That's not so much a secret to you guys, I just haven't really decided on the color. So let me know in the comments, what color do you think we should go? I've got one idea, but let me know, because I'm quite open to colors on this car. The Supra, I really wanted to make the decision myself, but this one, I'm pretty open. So yeah, do we do a version 1, complete how it is, but correctly painted with these wheels, and then slap the wide body on, change the color, change the wheels, and then eventually we're gonna be changing the motor and gearbox. I'm gonna go 1JZ, guys. They're still good prices. I love them, and they've been done in these cars many times. As much as I want to bring interesting and unique content to you guys, I also want to bring good, well-developed content to you guys. And the 1JZ in the E46 platform is a very, very well-developed setup. And like personally, I've always wanted a 1JZ in a bit of a thrasher car, if you get what I mean. Kind of I don't want to call it a seat time car, because it means like I've actually got experience in the seat time. I don't. I just want like a 1JZ toy that I can give a bit of a hiding to, you know what I mean? So let me know in the comments, guys. Do we save a bit of money and then just go straight wide body before we paint, and then paint it a whole new color? Or do we go a version 1 in this color, nice and complete for a little while, and then go a version 2 with a wide body, new color, new wheels, and then eventually new engine? Let me know in the comments. Now let's jump across to the Supra, give you an update on that. All right, so my baby, the Supra. Where are we at with this? Now, I can't go over everything that's done on this car, guys. If you want that, check out my first video. I did like a big overview of the car. Obviously, we've just had it sprayed. Did a whole bunch of videos on that. Go check them out if you are interested. It's a bit of fun. Now, obviously, these wheels suck. These are just spare wheels. The front left one's buckled. I got them cheap from some guy just to sit the car on while I'm rebuilding my VSKFs. If you don't know, I'm rebuilding them. I used to run 30mm spacers on the front and 25mm spacers on the back. I got new barrels an inch deeper in the back, and I'm putting the lips inch deeper in the back. So I have 4.5 inch lips in the back, and the 3.5 inch lips on the back are going to go on the front to replace the 2-inch lips that were on there. So it will have slightly more poke, which I actually do have that room for in the front with that setup. So they're going to be mint. They're going to be perfect for this car. Fitment's going to be exactly where I want it. They are literally in the middle of getting done right now. They're at the sandblasters currently, and that's pretty much it for the outside, guys. So as you can see, like, fresh paint job, fresh body kit, fresh everything. This is pretty much done exterior wise, apart from the rim. So once they go on, we're sorted. Now, interior, let's go for a quick look. So interior is pretty much done in here. I can't really pick anything else. Like, we've done the seats, we've done all the stereo in the back because it's all hidden. Look, I've spent so much time playing with this, it's pretty much done inside. I would like to do, again, the little starry headliner, and I'm considering, again, the same as the BMW, doing this in Alcantara. I've done, you know, the A, B, and C pillars in Alcantara, so it would match really nicely, but it is really good condition. So again, I'm quite torn, but it is just the roof liner that is grey. Granted, I would have to redo these. And the issue is I wouldn't have, you know, the original Japanese writing and things like that. So I might actually just leave this grey and do the starry headliner with that. So apart from that stuff, the only other thing I want to do on the Supra is the power upgrade. So currently I'm running 330 rear wheel horsepower. It's not a lot for a Supra, understand that, but it's only on 10 PSI boost. The fuel system is the thing letting it down. We're at 85% duty cycle of the injectors and everything, so that was tuned in summer. They didn't want to go too hard with it because in winter you might get some boost spikes, things like that. It's a bit of a chunk to go the fuel upgrade, so I'm trying to kind of juggle that around the rest of the builds. Obviously, the crown, I've got stuff that I want to do on that, like that I'll tell you in a moment. The beamer, we got some things on that we just spoke about. So yeah, it's just trying to juggle it all and kind of line it all up nicely and not neglect one build, even though, I mean, like, this just got a lot of money spent on it doing the paint, so I'm not really neglecting this one. But once we do that, the shop have told me that we're going to be looking at around 400 rear wheel kilowatts, which is in the realms of 500 rear wheel horsepower. So as long as I can break 400 rear wheel kilowatts and break the 500 rear wheel horsepower mark, I'm happy. That's it, super done, like, happy days. There's nothing really else, it's just going to be enjoy it and drive it after that. So that's pretty much the Supra covered. So let's jump onto the Crown and have a little chat about that. Okay, and now the channel favorite, the Crown. So again, let's start on the inside. So inside, we've got the Bluetooth adapter, we've got obviously a VIP table, LED conversion inside, ASC 680, things like that. It's fairly stock in here. Now, what I would like to do interior wise is I want to do a starry headliner. Again, the question is, do I go, I don't even think it's a question. I think I have to leave that grey because the pillars are grey. I just kind of like it. It gives that like kind of a split interior. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments, guys. I like the grey top, and like just from, you know, your shoulder down is black. I really like that look. But I do want to do a starry headliner. Obviously, it's just going to be pretty much the back half, but I will do a few around the front, make it look really nice, and show you guys how to do it. Now, as for the outside. Now, outside. So we've got the Schwartz SC620s. We've got the 50mm low-down kit in the back, 30mm low-down kit in the front. We've got the full Blow Designs Mode Parfume body kit, and we actually have the axle back that goes with that kit, axle back exhaust. Now, what I want to do with the outside slash engine, I'm going to continue that exhaust. So when I did my exhaust video, you guys may have seen it. Sounds nice, but it's not loud enough for me. It's a V8, I want it to sound more like a V8. So we've got axle back, and then there's a big resonator here, and then there's the wire pipe that has the third cat, which as far as I'm aware, we don't need in Australia. So Mode Parfume actually do like a resonator replacement, which is pretty much just like a hot dog, and then the wire piece is a cat delete. So I am eventually going to buy that, do the install on that, and then show you guys exactly what the full Mode Parfume exhaust sounds like. Now, yes, I could just go and get the cat removed, and I could get the resonator replaced with a hot dog, probably a little bit cheaper, but I want to show you guys exactly what the full Mode Parfume exhaust is. So if you want to go and buy it as a one complete set, you can do that, and you'll know exactly what it sounds like. For the outside, that's pretty much it. I love how this car looks. I'm not changing the wheels, I'm not changing the body kit or anything like that. I'm going to keep it how it is. I am going to come through and put my chrome pinstriping on these grills again. I may actually do that before the event on the weekend, just so it matches the bonnet grill and everything. I really like that. And I have toyed with the idea of putting the little bobtail boot spoiler on, but I don't know. Let me know again, what do you think in the comments? I love them, they look really nice, but I actually also love how this looks. It looks so clean on the outside. The body kit doesn't really have any like jutting out bits like the body kit on the Supra does, so I kind of like how clean the finish is. One other thing on the interior, so the head unit, as you guys know, this is a factory head unit in here, and it's just got the Bluetooth adapter on the back. I would like to, I've heard and I've seen on some of the forums or whatever, pages, Facebook pages and that there is a replacement here that still works with all your controls, but it comes up as a full Android Auto, Apple CarPlay kind of deal. Now, it is quite expensive, but I think that is the go. I think that's absolutely incredible. That's something I would really be interested in, because to update this and have full GPS, all that sort of thing, we do have the kind of phone mirroring kit that I can use GPS on here, but it's not like amazing. Whereas if it was a full new updated system, I think that would just bring this interior up to where it needs to be. I would like to do something with this because it has been fixed in the past, and to replace it with the actual wood grain over there, I think it's like 1,700 bucks. It can't justify that. It's ridiculous, you know, that and this little piece over here. So I want to do something with that. I don't know, I might just get it redone, I'm not sure. But yeah, as for the Crown, that's kind of the plans coming up for it. So that's kind of the plans for the Crown, the E46 and the Supra. So Supra hasn't obviously got a lot, it's just like got those two things. The Crown, yeah, 2 or 3 things extra to do. Oh, so the final big thing that I want to do on the Crown, which I didn't say, is I still want to do the compressor upgrade. So what I would like to do is put a Viair compressor in the boot with like a 4-gallon tank, say, have that on a pressure switch so that it's always got, say, 150 PSI compressed, like 4 gallons, 150 PSI sitting there. Feed that into the main manifold that has the solenoid for the front right, front left, and then goes to the rear, which controls the rears as well. And then whenever those solenoids need to open up and raise the car, let's say I'm on hyper low and I want to go up in the air, it's already got compressed air sitting there. So it'll open them up, up in the air, close them, off we go. That can just, you know, pump up as I'm driving along. I don't really have the plan of being like on the floor, in the air, on the floor, in the air kind of thing. Now I think the main issue is we've got what people say is two issues. Now, everyone says, oh, it's because your lines are too small. I get what you're saying with that. Small lines will restrict flow and so on, but I'm an instro tech and we run some crazy high pressure through some very, very small lines that run big valves, you know, like big situations, like sensors and switches and all that sort of stuff, and we never have an issue running small lines, okay? I do understand that running bigger lines will make it faster, but I think it's going to be more of the situation that the main issue is when you go from hyper low to your ride height, the factory compressor that's sleeping, because it's like a 90-year-old grandpa just like chilling. You press a button and it's like someone's poked him with a stick being like, oi, can we get some compressed air? And he's like, oh yeah, all right. And then he just starts cranking over, you know, and then slowly fills them up. Whereas if you've got a 4-gallon tank already at max pressure, those solenoids are just gonna go, psh, oh yeah, we're good. Next one, psh, we're good. Rears, psh, yeah, we're up. If it takes 10 seconds, 20 seconds to go up, I am happy with that. If the small lines will get me from hyper low to full height in 20, 30 seconds, mint. If putting in bigger lines is gonna make that 30 seconds go to 15 seconds, honestly, the hassle, the refitting off of all the fittings, all that sort of stuff, to me isn't worth it. I'm trying to make a real super easy, kind of like simple setup for you guys to just pop in your boot and go, sweet, chuck that in, put it into the feed, into the main solenoid manifold, and then off you go. So it's something that I do want to do, I will get to. I just want to make sure it's perfect before I release it to you guys, so you guys can watch a nice 15-minute video and go, oh, I need X, Y, and Z, and I do it like this. So yeah, that's it for the builds, guys. They are ready. Now, as much as I'm telling you all the plans for them at the moment, that doesn't mean they're the only plans, and it also doesn't mean they're the only builds. I plan on getting other builds. I'm not going to go into the full depths of them, but I will let you know one is going to be a bike and one is going to be a full drive ute at some point, but it all depends on the situation that comes up, like what deals come up at what times. Am I ready for that build? Is that a good deal? That kind of thing. And I'm not completely stuck on the models. I've got some in my mind, but we'll see what kind of pops up. I also want to do more import builds, all kinds of stuff. So like I said in the beginning of the video, if this stuff interests you, if these are the kinds of builds, the kinds of like things that you guys want to see, you guys want to chill out and watch on a Sunday or whatever, hit a subscribe. I'm here. You don't have to hit the notifications. You can if you want. I mean, like, that'd be amazing, because I think that's really good for the algorithm as well. But you don't have to. Like, I'll just be in your subscription feed. If you want to see the video looks good, give it a click. If it doesn't look good, don't give it a click. I might start putting like pictures of girls in bikinis, so you guys are like, ooh, and then I disappoint you through the whole video because you're just looking at my ugly mug. But clickbait? Nah, I'm not a big fan of clickbait. I'll have a little bit of a play, but I don't want to tease you guys. I hate going on a YouTube video and being like, yes, they're gonna get a new Ferrari, and then they don't, and all they do is look at like 3 supercars, and you're like, the caption said, getting my new supercar. Why did you not get one? You know, I don't like that stuff. So I won't tease you with all that stuff. I'll only show you what I'm gonna be doing. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward to all these new things that are going to be coming to the channel. Obviously, I'm going to be doing features. I'm going to be doing like vlogs. I'm going to be doing like holiday stuff, all that sort of stuff, all in the mix. As for the fitness stuff, I slowed down on that just so you guys know. Just because I had given you what I'm working out, what I'm doing, and I don't want to just give you the exact same thing. Like, you know, so I train 4 days a week, as if you've seen those, you know. I don't want to just copy the same stuff every month. So I will be doing the fitness stuff still, but it's going to be more when I do like a workout with someone. I've got like a WBFF pro that wants to do a workout with me. I've got one of my friends that wants to come do a workout with me. One of my best mates is moving back to Melbourne and he's hilarious and he's a beast. So do some workouts with him, stuff like that. So when it's fun, when it's interesting, I'll bring it to you. Like I've said in the past, I only want my stuff to be interesting to you guys and enjoyable. I don't want you to click on it and be like, sweet Adam, I've seen this 4 times already, you know? So yeah, that's why I slowed down on those. I don't want to bore you guys, but don't worry, they're still going to be in the mix. I might just chuck them in on like a Thursday or whatever, something fun, something interesting, and go from there. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe, drop me some comments, let me know about all those things that I asked you about. And if you've got, look, if you've got a sick car that you want me to do a feature video on, hit me up. I'll see if we can tee something up, line something up, come and do a video. I love seeing new cars. I love seeing people's builds. I love learning about people's builds and seeing their passion for it. It just fires me up. I love it. So if you've got it, hit me on Instagram on the Letterlegion page. Join the Letterlegion Facebook group. We've got I think we've got like 40 people in there now, which is really cool. Share your rides, let me know, tee something up. Maybe we'll do some photo shoots with my cars, your cars. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's just join up, have some fun. Hopefully I will see you guys on Saturday. I think it's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, apart from that, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys.